One thing that I know is how very lucky I am to have equipment like this to work out at home. So I saved up for all of this and collected it over a period of years. But I'm not silly enough to think that everybody's got all of this at home. In fact, that would be madness if you did, and probably a little weird. Luckily for me, I have a very, very resourceful friend, one of my best mates, who's Swedish, and he's a PE teacher too, and I was talking to him the other day about some home workout ideas, and he watches the channel and he follows along, and he suggested to me some things that we could do that don't need any actual equipment, but still going to be a bit of fun and test you. So his name's Freddie, and he's a Swedish PE teacher, but you wouldn't know because his English is so perfect. And he's going to take you through 3 exercises that you can do for Technique Tuesday, and all you need is a thin towel and a door. Hi, Freddie.
Hello.
This is weird, isn't it? It's as if you knew I was about to call for the second time. Freddie, this is a completely set up question. In fact, first of all, actually, I should probably explain. Freddie is one of my Swedish best mates, Freddie and Eric, that we met travelling around the world. People won't believe you're Swedish, Freddie, because you sound more English than I do when you talk. So I have a question for you. Who is, this will prove you're Swedish, who is the most famous Swedish person ever?
Kanske Björn Borg.
No! It's the Swedish chef from Sesame Street. Everyone knows that. He's not Swedish. So Freddie, we were chatting the other day and we were talking about home workouts, and I was saying I've got, lots of different equipment to do a home workout, as have you, but we're both PE teachers, right? And you were trying to set your pupils some things that they could do without equipment at home, and that I was like, this is a brilliant idea. So I thought you could share it with me and the children I teach as well. What were you were talking about using a towel.
Yes, I just happen to have one hanging.
That's so weird.
Exactly. No, I have to give a little shout out to Kayla in MYP 2.
Yeah.
Who sort of got me on track with this towel idea. Because, most people have something heavy that they can lift, right? That's not a problem. You can get a bag, you can get some books. That's no worries. But it's difficult if you don't have a pull-up bar at home to find something to pull you up with. And if you want to do bodyweight exercises, pulling or holding your body weight in your hands with your arms is a great thing to be able to do.
Love it. Okay, so I'm going to cut in a second. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. I'm going to cut in a second to us, you doing the video, and I'll talk over it, and and that, I think it'd be brilliant. Thanks, Freddie.
Yeah, no worries.
So, let's talk safety first. It's best to use a thin towel and not one of Mum and Dad's favourites. And you've got to tie a double knot, if you can, at each end, and then get an adult to check it first. That's really important. Maybe also get some cushions or padding and put them on the floor under or by the door. I'm going to give you 3 exercises to try today, but they're really tough, so I'm not going to give you a goal amount for the day. Instead, I want you to see if you can do them, and then how many you can do over 3 sets. The first is a pull-up. Now, Freddie's a 75 kilogram man, and the towel is supporting his weight, so hopefully you'll be alright as long as you do it safely. Can you do 1 of these? Or how many can you do in a row up to a maximum of 10? Take a 2-minute rest between each set of 1 to 10 and then try for 2 more sets. An example might be that you could do 3 sets of 5 pull-ups with a 2-minute rest between each set of 5. Now you've got to take the towel and just tie a knot at one end and hang it from the door that way. And we're going to try a single leg squat. Now Fred's a very good volleyball player with extremely strong legs, so don't expect it to be as easy as he makes it look. So hold on to the towel, stand on one leg and lower yourself down into a one leg squat with your arm holding the towel for support, and then back up. Try not to use the towel too much for support. Don't pull yourself up by the arm. It's just more for balance. Again, how many of these these can you do in a row up to a maximum of 10? Have a 2-minute rest and then try 2 more sets, and remember to do both legs before the 2-minute rest. Look at what Fred's worked up to, and also don't try this at home. Finally, it's a tricep dip of sorts, so you're going to use the towel to lower yourself away from the door forwards and then pull yourself back up by straightening your arms. This is an important safety warning. Make sure the door is definitely shut and safe, otherwise you're flying forwards when the door opens. Safety first, people. Again, how many of these can you do over 3 sets, up to a maximum of 10 per set with a 2-minute rest? Hope you like that. First of all, really importantly, I have to say thanks to Fred, a really good friend, a legend, and a very resourceful human being. So I think we should all thank Fred for that. And obviously, as you can see in the background, I've been trying it as well. My towel could be a bit longer, so if you're thinking about it and you're thinking how to do it, make sure that you get a thin and quite long towel, because mine's quite short, but still possible. Watch this. Just gonna do 1 pull-up. So, that is still possible. And it's still good fun. Now, this week's Technique Tuesday is more about just being resourceful, having a bit of fun and experimenting with things that you can do in your house that maybe you didn't think that you could do before. So don't overthink it. Just see if you can do a pull-up, or if you can do more than 1, how many can you do? Up to 10, and then do 3 sets of that. And the same with the single leg squats, and the same with the tricep dips. Just think about technique, and also, most importantly, think about safety, because I don't want you falling on your bum or flying forwards because the door wasn't safe or the knot wasn't good. So have your parents check everything out first, and you make sure that you're checking everything out as well. Double check, okay? But get out there, have fun. I'll see you for Workout Wednesday tomorrow.